I'll never forget the knock on my door that morning, firm, impatient, and way too early for a Saturday. When I opened it, two sheriff deputies stood on my porch, hands resting near their holsters. Behind them, I spotted Karen, the HOA president, standing with her arms crossed, and that smug grin she always wore when she thought she'd won.
Ow.
One of the deputies cleared his throat. "Sir, we've had a report of unauthorized construction on your property. You'll need to step outside." Authorized construction. That's what they called the small flagpole I'd installed beside my porch, the same spot where my father's old flag once flew. He served 22 years in the Navy, and raising that flag again was my quiet way of honoring him. But to the HOA, it was a violation. Too tall, Karen had said. Out of uniform, with neighborhood aesthetics. I looked at her, then back at the officers. "You called the cops. Over a flagpole?" Karen tilted her head. "Rules are rules, Mr. Thompson. You can't just do whatever you want here." Just then, my wife Laura stepped out behind me, calm as ever, coffee mug in hand. She asked the officers for their badge numbers. Her voice was polite, but steady, like someone who'd been trained to command a room. The deputies glanced at each other nervously, not sure what to do next, ma'am. "We're just responding to a complaint," one said. Laura nodded. "Good. Then I'll need your incident report number 2. And while we're at it, you might want to note this property's jurisdiction. It doesn't even fall under the HOA's enforcement boundary." Karen's smirk vanished. "Excuse me?" That's when Laura showed her credentials. Federal Bureau of Investigation. You could hear the air leave the porch. The deputies straightened up instantly, apologizing before I could say a word. "Next time," Laura said, locking eyes with Karen. "You might want to check your facts before wasting police resources." Karen didn't say a word. She just turned red and stormed off, muttering something about miscommunication. When the deputies left, Laura smiled at me and took another sip of coffee. You'd think people would learn not to mess with federal employees on their day off. That night I raised my father's flag again. It fluttered proudly in the cool evening breeze, a quiet symbol of freedom, honor, and justice. Sometimes, the best revenge is just standing tall and letting truth do the talking. Asterisk for more interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.